imagine standing before a judge at just 19, your entire future hanging on how you've behaved behind bars. But this isn't just about punishment. It's about whether redemption is even possible when the system's already watching.
And Ms. Miles was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty in cause number 24, DCCR 2330, to tampering with physical evidence. I received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the report? Are there any additions or corrections? In addition to this pre-sentence report, I've also received and reviewed a number of jail incident reports. Has everyone had an opportunity to review those? And you're 19? Why haven't you been acting right in jail?
Most of the reports are like true. One time I did not cover my face on the other side because I was asleep and she didn't wake me up. As well, I didn't wake me up. When I got here in June.
So she's lying when she says she tried a few times.
So this moment is crucial. The judge isn't just asking about attitude, she's testing character. Because in probation hearings, your behavior inside jail often decides your freedom outside it. Think about it. If you can't follow the simplest rules now, what happens when there's no one watching?
And then she taps you, taps your bed, kicks your bed a little bit.
That day, Miss Lower never tell me. And then in June, I got in a fight in my first round. The girl swung at me first.
Okay.
That's accurate what it says. It's right here with the closed fist.
Yeah. I mean, if you get hit first, that's not the one that I'm so worried about. It's the... Eating at your bunk when you're not so... I mean, it's not even big stuff. It's just not following the rules. And if you can't follow the rules in jail, why should I believe that you can follow the rules on probation? When you're in jail, when you're on probation, when you've committed a felony, you don't get to make certain decisions for yourself anymore, right? Now, you're not going to be like every other 19-year-old and get to just do what you want when you want. You're going to have to do what either jail says or what I say or anything like that.
That's the line right there. A blend of disappointment and warning. The judge isn't yelling. She's teaching. This is justice with a heartbeat. The kind that gives second chances, but never without a cost.
If I'm going to follow this agreement based on the nature of the offense and based on the age and all of this, we're going to get you some help up front to be making better decisions. Otherwise, I'm not going to follow the agreement. Things could be a whole lot worse. Do you understand? So what I'm going to do is find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney, and I'm going to defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 10 years. You're ordered to pay the $1,000 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. One of those is going to be that you enter and successfully complete the cognitive track of the ISF program. That's a 90-day program. You're not going to get out of jail today. You're going to go to ISF instead, and you're going to hopefully pay.
Let's pause for a second. 10 years of probation may sound lenient, but it's actually intense supervision. One slip, one missed check-in, one violation, and Amita could face the full prison term. This is what's called a deferred adjudication, meaning if she succeeds, the felony disappears. But if she fails, it all comes crashing back.
Pay attention and learn how to make better decisions. You're still young, you're still immature, but you're going to have to make some very mature decisions if you don't want to go to prison. And that's going to be to help you make those better decisions. Now, here's the thing. If you're in our jail and you start before they send you in the next week or two, or if you're in ISF and you are acting up and not following rules, put something on your head that you're not supposed to, eating where you're not supposed to or when you're not supposed to, talking about whatever it is, I don't care, then you could be revoked just for not following the instructions. And you'll never get out and even have an attempt at probation. Do you understand? So whatever's going on and whoever your buddies are in there, you need to tell them, just sit there, do everything you're supposed to do. All the playing around's done. because you want to get out and make something of your life. And if they don't want to, that's going to be on them. If you keep doing all this, you're going to have a felony conviction and you're going to go to prison. It's that simple. You understand? The part of this probation that is so good is that you don't have a conviction right now. And if you're successful and you complete your probation, you are never going to be a convicted felon. So this is a great opportunity. But if you do violate in any way, you'll be back in here, you'll be a convicted felon, and you could go to prison anywhere in that range of punishment, which is between 2 and 10 years. All right. I've handed you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you waived your right to appeal. Good luck to you. You can go back with the bailiff. Are you Lawrence Jackson? Are you sick right now?
This is where Judge Raquel shines. Firm, fair, and brutally honest. She's not condemning Amita. She's giving her the roadmap to redemption. The question is, will Amita take it?
No, Mr. Jackson?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, pull it down so I can hear you better for now. Thank you. And Mr. Jackson was previously in court in cause numbers 24 DCCR 1669 and 25 DCCR 0189. Entered pleas of guilty on each of those cases of driving while intoxicated, third or more. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the report?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Are there any additions or corrections?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I guess this is just somewhat lucky because one happened before the other one was. All right, Mr. Jackson, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney. I'm going to find in each of your cases that you entered your pleas of guilty freely and voluntarily. I'm going to find sufficient evidence in each case to find you guilty. In cause number 24, DCCR 1669, find you guilty of driving while intoxicated, third or more. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 10 years in prison, but I'm going to probate that. You'll be on probation for 10 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation, which includes entering and successfully completing the safety program. In cause number 25, DCCR 0189, also find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of driving while intoxicated. Sentence you in accordance with that agreement to a term of 10 years in prison, but suspend that, place you on probation for 10 years. You're also ordered to pay a $500 fine in that case and follow all of the rules and conditions of probation, including entering and successfully completing the safety program. If you do everything that you're supposed to on these probations and you're successful, then for all practical purposes, your case here in court is over. You'll be able to serve that 10-year sentence while you're out on probation. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation at all, you can be brought back into court and you can be facing that 10-year sentence that you've already agreed to. Do you understand? I only have one. I don't know if y'all can get to it. I need the certification in 1669. I'm going to hand you the trial court certifications in each case that shows that these were agreements that I followed. And so you waived your right to appeal. I've also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. It's okay. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read that written admonishment I provide you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Mr. Rojas. All right, good luck to you, sir, and we'll get that over.
You've just witnessed a powerful courtroom moment. For more real court drama, legal insights, and shocking verdicts, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Justice doesn't stop here, and neither do we.